Hello, everyone. My name is Aaron Collins, and this is another edition of me addressing worldly issues in a godly way. Black people trying to do things to impress white folks just to prove that they've somehow arrived because they've have some kind of financial gain or some kind of material wealth that they've acquired somehow is no surprise. However, it doesn't matter what you acquire or how much money you have, you will still be considered to them as nothing more than just another N-word. Such an incident like this takes place out of the small town of Troy, Michigan. A business owner, a black woman by the name of Dana Hale, actually went inside of the Saks Fifth Avenue inside of a Louis Vutton store. She went there to buy some high-end luggage with her daughter. Until she went to pay for the purchases, the police came while she was looking for other stuff and summoned her and her daughter to come and speak to them. She was told that they said that her card was declined and that it was a fraud and that she was using another name. Now, considering that she's a business owner, it's quite possible that the card she used was the business card. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was a business card that she was using, so obviously the business card is going to have a different name on it. Either way, in the news clip, she stated that because she was in sweats and because she was black, that they made her feel like she was, I'm paraphrasing, they made her feel like she wasn't some kind of criminal, that she couldn't afford it. It is not really a surprise. And in this system of white supremacy, it has always been assumed that because of the dominant culture, that we as black people are not to be able to afford the finer things in life, that we're supposed to be destitute, that we're supposed to be living paycheck to paycheck, supposed to be on government assistance, and all the other hallmarks that come with racial stereotypes. Anyway, the woman said that she felt embarrassed and felt less than... I understand how she felt. Once again, I'm paraphrasing. I'm not able to remember word for word what she said, but that was the meaning she was conveying. Now, the police didn't take her in or anything like that. They were just there to inform her what the clerk said at the store. So, the one thing that I am glad she's doing, she's getting legal counsel, and rightfully so, because for one thing, that could be considered defamation of character. Because basically what they did is that they called her, the fact that they called her, say she was a fraud, that's right there, that's enough. Because basically you're calling someone something that's out of their character, that you have no prior knowledge or any proof that they are what you say they are. She has every right to sue the pants, and I hope she continues to pursue this particular legal case against this store. This chain needs to go out of business. Louis Vuitton is not I understand it's not the first time that they've discriminated against someone racially. So yeah, stores like this need to go out of business, and I don't care how high end they are, they need to go out of business. They need to be put out of business by anyone. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put the word out right now. Do not support Saks Fifth Avenue and do not support Louis Vuitton. So there. One thing that our people did back in the 60s during the Civil Rights Movement, and even before that, was called economic boycotts. One way to get this white supremacist system is to hit them in the pocket. When you mess with their pockets, then they really start to take notice and they pay attention. You see, God, we need to go back to those days. It's not going to hurt you just to not to buy that particular dress or whatever it is that you want, that particular outfit, pair of shoes. It's not going to hurt for you not to go into that store. There are other alternatives that you can go to. If another particular store that you want to go, you don't necessarily have to go to. In my opinion, there are even a lot cheaper alternatives to going to, say, Louis Vuitton or Saks Fifth Avenue. I think Ross has some pretty good stuff. Maybe even Macy's. They're pretty reasonably priced items. But that's just, but myself, I don't go shop at Louis Vuitton anyway. I mean, I wouldn't, even if I had the money, I still wouldn't shop at Louis Vuitton because it's just not practical to me. But that's just me. I'm speaking for myself. What I'm doing is suggesting to anyone else to do it. What I'm doing is just a suggestion. But yeah, she needs to definitely not support Louis Vuitton. And she needs to continue seeking legal counsel, I hate doing this on camera, legal advice, and just advise her friends and family not to do the same thing. Do not support Louis Vuitton, Saks Fifth Avenue. And to Dana Hale, sorry that happened to you. You're going to come out on top. I believe you are. I believe you have a case. From what I understand, she paid for it. She paid for it partially with the card and partially in cash. Either way, they still accused her of being a fraud and that her card declined when the card actually was not declined. The purchase that went through, and she had the receipts to prove it. I'm glad she kept her receipt, because that's definitely something she can show them in court. So, anyway, everyone, like, comment, subscribe, share this video, and let me just say this one more time. Black people, we don't have to take abuse from anyone. We don't have to continue to be discriminated against. We don't have to deal with it. And I know it's going to be some people out there that are going to be like, oh, this is just one particular incident. That's that woman. I'm going to go here. Okay, yeah, you have that right to do that. But understand this. They're going to see you in the same way they saw her. So go right ahead. And as far as your money, well, white supremacists will be glad to take your money, and they'll still discriminate against you just all the same. So go on ahead. Keep spending money with them. Anyway, once again, everyone, like, comment, subscribe, share this video. And yeah, just let me know how you feel. Oh yeah, another thing too. I'm trying to get a Patreon account started. If anyone out there could really put in the comments and tell me what I need to go about doing, how to do it. I gotta do all these in the part. Well, I have to give them all these URLs of all my social media contacts. And yeah, I gotta do all that stuff. So if anyone could show me how to do that, I would be very grateful. Once again, for the third time, like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Let me know what you think. And remember, God loves you. I love you. Let's do life.